Right, guys, it's George and Adam here from Panels with Guns, bringing you a double MOAB fail from Harv. He actually gets, I think it was 1 or 2 off. And before I start, that was a little spawn rush. Me and Harv go on. I pick up the double kill first blood. He then gets the 2 kills and picks up the guy who gets me. But yeah, we got this yesterday. We're really disappointed. He hasn't actually got a double MOAB. I think he's died 1 off a few times, so we're going to try and get those up. Again, we will be doing the daily MOAB series, so look out for that. Adam's going to talk a bit about the class, which is Harv's by far favourite class.
Alright, so as always, I'm going to talk about the class. He is using the MP7 silence and extended mags, and the only reason he is running extended mags is because he is a Fearcrad fanboy. He knows that rapid fire is better. He would use rapid fire, but the only reason he uses he reuses extended mags is because Fearcrad uses it, and that is the only reason why. For perks, he's using Scavenger, Hardline, and Stalker.
Yeah, you'll see Harv using this class a lot.
Yeah, I mean, sorry for another MP7 like MOAB gameplay, but he dies 1 off the double, so we thought, oh yeah. He says he's not going to stop using the MP7 until he gets this double MOAB because he's come so close quite a few times.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the class. For the unlocks, he's running Sleight of Hand, Marksman, and Assassin.
So the reasons for the double MOAB, right? I'm gonna take the blame for this. He's like being nice and saying it was my fault, but it was. You'll see at the end. He didn't die at the end, by the way. He only died once.
45 and 1 with 10 assists.
Specialist 10 assists. So it was ridiculous how close he was. But at the end, he was like, guys, because we were 3 capping at the end. He was like, guys, I need cap flag, and we were losing C, and Adam's like, George, don't kill the guy at C, but like I don't know what I did. I just went around and killed him, and I think Harv would have got it because they were capping it at that point as well. So that was my fault. I want to say sorry to Harv for that. But there were like Charlie did cap A.
Yeah,
at some point when.
If you guys are ever going to go for a double MOAB, then I can't stress enough how important it is to have a 6-man lobby, or if you feel like going for it on ground war, if you're feeling like outrageous and adventurous or something, you could have a 9-man lobby. But yeah, be confident with the people you playing with.
Yeah.
That is not dirty.
There's many times
make it dirty.
When online, you think the teammate's got you back, but it's just a randomer and then he's lost. Could have died here for accuracy.
And the only reason we are playing with Charlie, who is not part of our clan, he is in fact Zach's little brother.
Extreme Wasp.
Yeah, and the only reason we are playing with him is because Zach wasn't allowed to play Modern Warfare 3 unless Charlie was playing with him. So, and no one else was online, so we had like, alright, 6-man lobby, we've got to sort of go for this. So we went for it, and yeah, Seatown.
Yeah,
good map.
Seatown, that's another topic. As a map, it's a weird map because like there's little shotgunny corners, and then there's like the massive sniping kind of long range, that bit to half left there. So it's a weird map. You saw how a normal person gets a MOAB video that went up. I quite like this map, I'm not gonna lie. My personal choice for weapon is the MP7 on this map. Adam, do you wanna?
I think one reason I like this map so much is because you can use like any weapon pretty much on it. I mean, it works well with submachine guns, works well with shotguns, obviously for the close range aspects, but then you can also use like an ACR quite comfortably, or a G3 36C. And I went 1 off and died on this map whilst using the G36C because there was someone sitting in a corner.
Picks up the MOAB.
Yeah, picks up the MOAB there. No, there was someone sitting in that corner to the left of where Harv is now, and it's like really dark in there, and the color contrast, I couldn't see them, and he was using thermal and suppressor on a G3, and he killed me 1 off. Yeah. I was raging so hard.
Well, we thought with this video, as it's quite a long video, it's 9 minutes. Well, 1 second off, but yeah, let's not be that picky. We're gonna give a few shout outs. First of all to GLY Gaming's last channel.
Yeah.
Which is our mate George Omans. He's been giving us great feedback. He's never really played the game, but obviously feedback's nice, and he seems to be enjoying the video, so we gotta give him a shout. Also, Merkage1, which is Tyler. Thanks a lot for your feedback as well. I promised a few shout outs, sorry about this, to Ellis, Eddie, Aiden, and the man himself. I forgot. It's called Rowan. Yeah, it's Rowan. That's the one. Yeah, they're all great guys. But they've given us a few suggestions, which I promised I'd put in. They were like, "Yo, you should do some other videos." Aiden wanted Skyrim and stuff, but we'll get onto them. We're gonna try and stick the cut videos. Ellis, and I'll quote Ellis here. Wanted the UFC Tang. Ellis is an idiot, but we love him. He plays UFC Undisputed. But triple kill there. He plays UFC Undisputed, and I think he's actually quite good at it. So we said as a little joke we might put up one of his like little gameplays. So yeah, is there anything you want to say to George, Adam?
I love you, George. No, George plays Wii. He's a hipster. He uploads things like Mario Kart with his mom, which is quite funny. And I'm not gonna lie, I did watch the whole thing, which was hilarious. So yeah, I really suggest going checking out his channel and subscribing.
Yeah, I imagine we'll leave, and but Ellis, Eddie, and Rowan are all in bands, so hopefully we'll try and they're very very good. I like them quite a lot. So I thought I'll try and get Half to put their link in the description if anyone's interested in that kind of stuff. Also, we're getting kind of comfortable with these commentaries. We've been like sending a few videos to the top YouTubers. I think we're gonna try and do a little Marker J subscriber Tuesday to try and, because it's all, we don't want to do like the thing where you're just sharing your video in like Fear Crabs and Syndicate's chat, no comments.
Yeah,
that's not the right way to do it, I don't believe, and I doubt that they did that to get big.
Yeah, I mean, one thing with like getting channels up and running is just like once you get that shout out, that first shout out. I mean, you guys probably might not heard of this guy, but Super Banana 24. He was on like 200 subscribers. He got a shout out by iTemp. He got boosted up to like 1,000, and then he got a shout out by someone else, and now he's on like 2,000 or something. And he's a good Call of Duty player. His like quality of play hasn't improved, but it's just getting that first shout out, and then your channel can start to grow. So
we would be like really grateful if anyone could like help us out. And we are trying to make like little YouTube partnerships with other channels because that always helps. Harv's had a few messages off people that I think might be interested. But also, if you're watching this, you've got any gameplay that you think we might like, just send us a message because we will look at it. It's not like we've got millions of messages coming in each day. But yeah, just feel free to kind of send it in.
One thing I'd like to add is this spot here. Harv keeps coming back to this spot.
Yeah.
And if they have A and you have the two other flags, as long as they're not spawned in on that. Sorry, I just like hiccuped and like burped a bit at the same time. Sorry, I don't know why I told you that. But unless they're not spawning in that red building, like the other side of A, they will spawn pretty much in this building. So you can just head camp at the top of those stairs there, and you can get loads and loads of kills like really easily. So you can have someone else sort of watching the red building, as we like to call it, and just like standing in that building, for example. And that will stop them from spawning in there, and they will just keep spawning in this building, this little dome area.
Yeah, a few times Zach did run in and say he calls in the MOAB there. I'll talk about Zach running in there. Well, I've pretty much talked about it. And there's a guy that he could have got to pick up the MOAB round here. This guy, but the MOAB in a way steals his kill.
No, it doesn't. The guy drops into final stand and the game ends, and that would have been for the second MOAB.
So I don't know how close you can get, to be honest. I'm sure it was 1-off because we kind of carried it with assist cancels kill, but if not 2-off.
I go top of the team with 28 kills.
I went 27. I was also on a kill streak.
Yeah,
I wasn't.
That's the full lobby there. Playing with a lobby of 6. Yeah. We should end this game before we run overtime, like we always do.
Harv will have a go at us. So thanks a lot, guys.
Please like, favorite, subscribe, share it with your friends.
Just like yeah. Should we just stop the video now?
See ya.